Welcome to your Marks Max Muscles Amateur Grand Prix. This is an interesting comparison today. Greg Kovacs takes on Paul Baker, two of the big boys. Before I begin, I must apologize to each and every one of you. I have not been able to post as regularly as often. Very busy time of year for me at my job. But anyway, I won't waste any more time. This is a hard one to judge, to be honest with you. The structure, the biceps, the lats. I like Greg Kovacs, to be honest. Those guns are huge. But, I mean, the conditioning edge, of course, goes to Paul Baker. He has those abs, somewhat unaesthetic physique, but when I look at the legs, he has an advantage there. So I'm going to give a slight point here to Baker. This front lat spread, once again, the mass, the sheer size of Greg Kovacs. I do like his physique. And if not for that protruding left delt, look at his left shoulder muscle. I wonder what that is. It's either synthol or some other site enhancement oil, I'm sure. Or, of course, I was not there. I don't know. I can't say for sure. Maybe he had Flex Wheeler hit him in the delt with a 2x4 repeatedly to, get some swelling. And he would probably return the favor at that year's Olympia. But anyway, enough of that foolishness. Baker takes another one here. This is an easy point for Mr. Paul Baker in the side chest. He looks absolutely stunning. This is a less than stellar version of the big man Greg Kovacs. But even in the younger versions, I was able to obtain some screenshots of him when he was in his prime. But even the side chest was never a great pose for him, and would most certainly lose, I believe, against this superior structure, at least in this pose. In some of those screenshots, the front double bi and the front lat spread may have gone to Greg Kovacs, so there may be some controversy here in this one. But when there are pictures available, I do go with them. I honestly do not appreciate either one of these side chest poses. Unfortunately, the legs were not showing of Greg, so I didn't even bother showing Paul's. A little bit unfair there. Paul's legs did look pretty good in this shot, but his upper body, I don't like the display. But perhaps structurally, he is not able to show that outer head of that tricep in the more traditional pose. So he really does. He is able to display his tricep. Very nice. Much better than Greg's. And when I look at the midsection, it's all she wrote. Paul gets his, what is this, his third, fourth point in a row? This is a blowout. Whoa, hold on for 1 red minute. Wow. Look at this. This is Greg in his prime when he was just a young fella. Look at how hard and grainy that back is in comparison to Paul Baker's. Look at the traps. This is a fantastic back. Keep in mind, he is 6'4". He's been said that he's 6'5", and I've even seen as low as 6'2", but I think he's substantially taller than 6'2". I believe he is 6'4". What a mastodon. Gets a point here. Now this is where it is unfair, and boom, wow. Here in the rear double bi, I would also say he is winning this one as well. And like I said, this is a little bit unfair here because, of course, he is winning these shots. He is in his prime. These are these screenshots. And if you know me, you know that I do not like using these screenshots unless I really have to. But in this case, I had to go with this one, and it really displays how good Greg looked in his prime. Now, here in the ab and thigh, and the pendulum swings back to Paul Baker's favor. Superior set of abs, for sure. And with only one pose remaining, it is impossible for Greg Kovacs to ever come out of the deficit that he is in. I must say, though, he does look very good in this most muscular. This, of course, is him in his prime. And he would have gave Paul Baker a much better battle. But even in this one, I don't know, I still would say Paul looks much more aesthetically pleasing. Let's go ahead and have another most muscular, la boom, la boom. Wow, two big beasts. I think I'm gonna go with Paul. Greg actually looked better in the hands clasped. But of course, Paul was right there with him. But here in the most muscular, or the crab pose variety, rather. I like this one. It's very fantastic of Paul. He looks like Phil Heath, does he not? Wow, even able to display those abs. So there you have it. Good little matchup. I like this one. Good, good. So Paul Baker advances on in this tournament.
Whirlwind.
And Jeff King versus Paul Baker. An excellent semifinal matchup in this tournament. But of course, we have a couple of matches before that one will take place. Marco Savelyanin takes on Roland Kickinger. What a matchup that is going to be. Another mass matchup. Two big, large men. Wow, these big dudes in this tournament. Excitement, excitement. One to look forward to for sure. Hope you enjoyed this matchup. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Helps me out a great deal. And I thank each and every one of you that did go ahead and smash that button, that subscribe button. You guys got me up to 700 subscribers. That's a lot, for me anyway. So, hope you enjoyed this video, and have a fantastic day.